This might come as a surprise to some of you. I am actually looking forward to this year's wrestling game. I will always put them down because at the end of the day, I personally don't think they're ever doing enough to warrant certain things like season passes. We're not talking about that in this video. We're speaking about why I'm actually excited for it. Now, I wasn't really planning on making another video on 2K24 until it came out. I just decided to start looking at some news to see if there was any cool stuff being put out there in articles or random things like this. But first off, this one's insane to me and it's completely falsified, and if it isn't falsified, it doesn't make any sense. I'm not excited about this, I just want to show it. This is apparently a confirmed list of superstars that are in it. Now, I don't care about half of the list. I'm just going to go to the part that is not real, most definitely not real. So we slide down here. This goes back to my other video of Punk not making it into the base game because obviously he's too late in there. Now, according to this article, Naomi is confirmed in the game, but CM Punk isn't. He's not confirmed to be in the game at all. But Naomi apparently is. Anyway, next. Sasha Banks is apparently in the game. She's not even an active wrestler. Can't imagine she'd be on a Legends contract. Anywho, that was just something I found funny. But the thing that I found interesting, and I'm quite excited for, and I knew about this kind of because in one of the trailers or somewhere, I saw that they were adding different elements to the camera. And the only hope that I had for this whole thing was that they would add the ramp camera. So say you're in the Royal Rumble match, you can see people run in. That's the only camera angle I cared about and hoped for. This camera angle is from older games, really. It's another thing that isn't new. It should have never been taken away realistically. We should have always been able to have different options of how we want to see the match rather than just the hard cam. I saw a video that literally came up 4 hours ago of the time of recording this video, and I'm just going to show this little bit. It's from Xavier Woods' channel where he shows that you can change it to the ramp camera right there. That is literally the proof of the ramp camera. Now, I'm very excited for this because, one, it reminds me of SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, which probably is my most favourite wrestling game to date. Hard to beat such a fun, nostalgic game. Two, I hope it's not just for matches like the ambulance match and that you can put it in all matches, because the only reason I want this camera is so I can see people running in the Royal Rumble. Now, this is just probably me that cares about this. There may be other people, but this is one like pet peeve of mine that I've had for a while, that I've just wanted to see superstars do their entrances during the Rumble rather than just entrant 1 and 2. And they're probably not going to go into full detail. I can't remember what wrestling game it was, but there was one where certain superstars would have like a cool Rumble entrance. I can't remember what it is, which one it was, but I do remember it. But then the vast majority of the rest of the roster would just have a generic run-in. I hope they do some cool sort of entrance. They probably won't. It's asking too much of 2K, let's be honest. But I can hope. Just like, for example, if Cody came in at any number other than 1 and 2, it'd be cool for him to come out, wait a little bit, and do his woe entrance. It would be cool. And I can hope, but I don't think it's going to happen, more than likely. But that's literally is the main thing I'm actually excited for with this wrestling game, is the camera angle change, because it makes it feel a little bit different to every other game that's been in the past, realistically. Even though it's nothing new, it's been in all the games, so it shouldn't have gone. But I'm excited for this. And the ambulance match, I'm not gonna lie, I was excited for it, but after watching literally like a snippet of this video, I'm not really that excited for it anymore, because I think it's going to be another one that gets old really quickly. It's just my personal opinion from watching this. It's essentially like, it's just an escape the cage minigame, pretty much. And I can imagine it being fun if you're playing with friends, but playing against the AI, it's not going to be very fun for long. Probably a couple of matches, and again, it's going to end up being like war games where I don't play it again. Special guest referee match, it's cool to bring it back. And again, I think it'll be fun with friends. I can't really see myself playing it too much on my own. I may not. but it's not really what I'm excited for. The casket match I am excited for, but once again, it's going to just be probably more than likely an escape the cage minigame. So again, it's one of those where if you enjoy it, you'll have fun. I will probably play the casket match more than the ambulance match, because from this footage, I'm not too much of a fan of it. The gauntlet match, though, I am excited for that, because there's always room for extra, like, elimination-style game modes for me in WWE games. Again, it should have never been taken away, but I'm happy that it's back, I guess. I'm one of these where I like to personally play, like, either the Royal Rumble mainly, or whack in an 8-man elimination match and just go that way. But that's just me. A lot of people have their own preferences of playing the game. Like, some people probably love a ladder match. I love a ladder or a TLC or anything in real life, but in the WWE games, a ladder match is pretty boring after you play it about 5 times. I don't know. There's a lot of improvements that could happen, but I just thought I'd share with my excitement for a camera angle change. That's literally it. Goodbye.